In today's video, I wanted to show you how I organize my kitchen and how I keep it organized. I wanted to give you my best tips and tricks to get your most organized kitchen. Any of the products shown today will be linked down below in the description box. You just hit the more button right under the video. The first tip is to clear off your kitchen counters. This is crucial. Don't have every kitchen appliance out on your kitchen counter. I think the best rule is if you use it every day or at least once a week. It really makes a huge difference when you walk into your kitchen, and it kind of sets the tone for your home. Here are some products that helps with clearing off your kitchen counter. Putting your utensils in a drawer. So I have mine in a drawer. I have these bamboo dividers that just make it look a lot nicer. I can find everything a lot better. On the bottom, I have these spice jar liners that helps things not move around as much, and it keeps things a lot cleaner. But not having that big utensil holder on your kitchen counter and putting it in your drawer makes a huge difference. Getting a knife drawer block organizer for your drawer than having a big knife block organizer on your counter. So this is really nice. It fits lots of knives here. You know, I can replace that and not have it on my kitchen counter. I can not go back. This makes a huge difference. Paper towel adhesive holder. This is really great to clear up. I feel like this one was always in the way, the normal paper towel holder. So this just sticks on the back of your backsplash or the top of your cabinet, and it just frees up your space. No matter what size kitchen you have, I think this is such a good little thing to have for your kitchen. Let's talk kitchen pantry. So what I have are these airtight containers. I've had these for years. I think they are the best investment to organize your kitchen pantry because you can see everything, and those big boxes take up a lot of room. They don't all fit in your pantry, and I feel like it's just a mess. So this is the best investment. I feel like all different sizes of airtight containers, and you can really see everything. Best trick with this is having an overflow bin in the back of your cabinet, because not everything is gonna fit. So you might have some leftover products and you don't have to stress that they don't fit in those airtight containers. But for me, this looks pretty, but it's very functional as well. So I think with organizing your kitchen, you want to do what works for your space, but you want it to look nice, but also the function is so much more important. But I think these work so well. Next, let's talk the baking area. So the best thing I have found are these small Lazy Susans to put your baking soda, vanilla extract, all those things you need. They're all really small and you can just twirl them and see everything so well. It's also a good investment to get airtight containers for your flour, brown sugar, powdered sugar, all those things in airtight containers. This set I really love because they're the perfect size, and it has really cool accessories. Like it has a magnetic spoon, a magnetic leveler, and screen for the powdered sugar, like all these little annoying things you find when you're baking. So I think this one fits really nice, and I love the accessories with it. Now, sauces and olive oils. I recommend putting these on a Lazy Susan as well. Anything you could twirl around, and having all of these in a corner, having a Lazy Susan so you can see everything makes a huge difference with your sauces. And then these olive oil, I love these olive oil containers. Just makes your kitchen look so nice instead of the containers from the store. You can twirl this around, really see everything. It has labels on the side. These little details make your kitchen look so nice. Your kitchen sink area. You really want to declutter the top of your kitchen sink and under your kitchen sink. This is where I see people really go wrong. Kind of with the counters, it makes a huge difference to clear off your kitchen area. It makes your kitchen look so much nicer and organized. Some products that I recommend to help clear up your kitchen sink. This under cabinet organizer. So this just clips right on my kitchen cabinet, right under my sink. And it has little shelves so I can put all of my, my dish brush, my dishwashing detergent, Dawn dish soap, all those things you need. Instead of having them on top of your kitchen, it's right under my sink. I can grab them easily, and it reduces clutter. Get rid of that big dish drying rack. It takes up so much room. It looks big and bulky. I love this dish drying rack that just rolls right over your sink. It doesn't take up any extra room, but really dries your dishes. I also love the silverware holder on the side. You also can roll this up. So this just frees up a lot of space, but you still can dry your dishes. Okay, under your kitchen sink, where I see people go wrong is you don't want to have every cleaning product that you use for your house under your kitchen sink. Really limit it to the products that you use just for your kitchen. So I have mine on a Lazy Susan. I can just twirl this around, find them so easily. So, stainless steel appliance, maybe a grease spray, an all-purpose spray, Just the few products that are meant for your kitchen, not every cleaning product. This is where I see people go wrong. I also have a little basket. I can pull my kitchen trash bags out really easily. And then I have another little basket. This is like a Dollar Tree basket with just all extra supplies. I probably could go through this, but I do really use a lot of these, and they're just really easy to grab. But having things divided under here and not just cluttered everywhere really makes a big difference. Let's go back to drawer space in your kitchen. I love this narrow utensil drawer holder. This holds a lot of utensils, but it's like a quarter of the space than having the one that fits your whole drawer. This makes a huge difference with storage. If you could see here, I have lots of other little divider containers that I store lots of products, but that utensil holder does not take up the whole drawer. And then I really recommend just getting a set of these clear dividers for this drawer, your utensil drawer, your junk drawer, like all the drawers should be divided. It just makes a huge difference, not just how it looks, but you can find everything so much quicker. Some other areas that I think really need some kind of organization. I love this bamboo organizer to organize my different Ziploc bags. I feel like getting rid of any boxes in your kitchen, it just makes a big difference. It also has a cutter for foil and plastic wrap. So this just looks nice and it can grab things so much quicker. I also love, this is called the utensil holder, but I put all of my kitchen gadgets. It's all divided and this actually expands. So if you have a big drawer space, you can expand it. And I just think it adds great organization for your kitchen gadgets. Okay, let's talk under your kitchen stove. You really need some kind of divider for your pans, like your baking pans, your cooking pans, like the muffin pans. Those will just be falling on top of each other. So just getting a little organizer that's adjustable, that you can fit everything, makes a huge difference. I also recommend one for your kitchen pot lids. I don't know why the lids are like always all over the place, so getting a little organizer really makes a big difference. Another product I really recommend is a pot and pan set that has a detachable handle. This saves so much space. I used to find the handles would be all over each other, like hitting everything. So having one that you could put on and off, you can't put this in the oven, but for cooking and everything, it works great. And it comes with 2 detachable handles. And I think this saves so much space. A can organizer, really great product to have. I used to find my cans were like all over each other or I could never find them. So it's just nice to have a spot for some of these things. You invest in them and you'll have them for years. So this one has a 3-tier design. It fits lots of cans, and I think this is great for your kitchen. Let's talk your spices. I really recommend decanting your spices and getting these nice containers. It looks nice, but you actually can find them so much easier, and it does feel kind of annoying refilling everything, but getting rid of the bottles from the store just looks so much nicer, and then putting these on a riser so you can really see them and see what you have makes a huge difference. Let's talk inside your kitchen cabinets. I really recommend shelf risers. This is really good to fit, in my coffee mug section. I can fit twice as many coffee mugs. In my plate section, I can divide the smaller plates and the bigger plates. They even have ones that are like adjustable to your shelf. So if you're trying to save space, a shelf riser is a great investment. Another great way to organize inside your kitchen cabinets is using small command hooks. So in one of mine, I have my measuring cups on these little wire command hooks. These add great storage because I feel like these are always hard to find and they're kind of on top of each other. I also have really small ones for these collapsible strainers right by my sink, so I can just easily grab these by my sink and it just adds great organization. Let's talk our coffee area. I really recommend if you have coffee pods, if you have an espresso machine, a Keurig. Hopefully you have an espresso machine. It's so much better than a Keurig. This coffee pod organizer is really nice. It fits right next to my Nespresso machine and it has little dividers so you can divide. I have like my iced coffee, my hot coffee, and I like that you can see everything, but it doesn't take up a lot of space. I've seen a lot of big bulky ones. So you want one that can fit a lot, but you don't have to attach it to your cabinet. I think this one is really good. And then decanting your coffee syrup, your coffee drizzle, putting it in a nice container that you can pump out. First off, it's so much quicker to make your coffee and it just looks so much nicer in your kitchen than having the big bottles. Another product I really recommend is a kitchen towel holder on your kitchen cabinet. So this will just hook on the top. It doesn't damage anything. And then you always have a spot for your kitchen towel. I feel like you're always looking for it or it's like dripping down your refrigerator. So just having a spot for it really makes a difference. So that does it for how I organize my kitchen and my best tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I will see you soon in my next video.